Luka by Suzanne Vega might sound simple, but its lyrics tell a very heavy and important story. It's a song that speaks for many people who are often too scared or ashamed to speak for themselves. The song is written from the perspective of a boy named Luka. He's introducing himself to a neighbor, someone who lives downstairs from him. Right from the start, he seems a little isolated. He lives upstairs from you, which creates a feeling of separation. He also says, "Yes, I think you've seen me before," which hints that he feels a bit invisible. Just another face you might notice but not really pay attention to. This sets the stage for his story. He's a kid who feels alone and unnoticed. The heart of the song is in the chorus, where Luca directly addresses the sounds his neighbor might hear. He admits there is trouble and a fight late at night. But his plea is very specific and heartbreaking. "Just don't ask me what it was." He repeats this line 3 times, which shows how desperate and afraid he is. He doesn't want the neighbor to get involved or ask questions. This is a common feeling in situations of domestic abuse. The victim is often terrified of what will happen if someone intervenes. The violence might get worse, or there might be shame and embarrassment about the situation. Then, Luca tries to explain the violence, but he does so by blaming himself. He says, "I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy," and "maybe it's because I'm crazy." This is a tragic but real reaction. When a child is constantly abused, they often start to believe they deserve it, that there's something wrong with them that causes the anger. He has learned to make himself small and quiet. "I try not to talk too loud. I try not to act too proud," as a survival tactic, hoping it will prevent the next attack. The song reveals the brutal rules of his life. The line, "they only hit until you cry," is chilling. It shows that the abuse has a pattern and a goal: to break his spirit. After you cry, you learn, you don't ask why. The child's natural curiosity and sense of justice are beaten out of him. He learns that arguing or fighting back is pointless and dangerous, so you just don't argue anymore. This repetition shows how this lesson has been drilled into him. It's not just a rule, it's a deeply ingrained survival mechanism. Later, Luca directly lies about his injuries, using the classic excuse, "I walked into the door again." He then pushes the neighbor away by saying, "It's not your business anyway." This isn't because he's rude, but because he's building walls to protect himself and his family situation. His deepest wish is simple and sad. "I guess I'd like to be alone, with nothing broken, nothing thrown." He doesn't even dream of a happy, loving home. He just dreams of a quiet one without violence. His final repeated plea is, "Just don't ask me how I am," because if anyone asks, he would have to lie or face the terrifying truth. In the end, the song circles back to the beginning, reminding us that Luca is just a kid in an apartment upstairs. The cycle of the lyrics mirrors the cycle of the abuse he experiences. The song doesn't offer a solution or a happy ending. Instead, it gives us a powerful look into the mind of a child trapped in a violent home. It's a message to all of us to be more observant, to understand that sometimes "I'm okay" is a lie, and that the people who need help the most are often the ones who are most afraid to ask for it.